React hooks. Let's go over the introduction to React hooks. React hooks are functions that allow developers to use state and other React features in functional components. Prior to the introduction of hooks, state and lifecycle methods were only available in class components. Hooks provide a way to use state and other React features without writing a class. Let's go over some of the common ones, which is useState, useEffect, and also we'll look at other built-in hooks. The useState allows functional components to have state. It returns a stateful value and a function to update that value, similar to this.setState in class components. UseEffect allows functional components to perform side effects such as data fetching, subscriptions, or manually changing the DOM after rendering. It serves the same purpose as lifecycle methods like component did mount, component did update, and component will unmount in class components. React also provides several other built-in hooks like use context, use reducer, use callback, use memo, and use ref for different use cases. Writing your custom hooks. Custom hooks are functions that use built-in hooks to encapsulate reusable logic. They allow you to abstract complex logic into reusable functions that can be shared across multiple components. In this example, useFetch is a custom hook that fetches data from a given URL using fetch and updates state accordingly. In return, it returns an object containing the fetch data and a loading indicator. So in this function, you probably see useFetch is what we are using, where we are using useEffect inside it to fetch the data using the async function, and once that is fetched, we provide it back, returning using data and also the loading parameter. Refactoring class components to functional components with hooks. Class components can be refactored into functional components with hooks. Here's an example of refactoring a class component in a functional component using useState and useEffect. In this example, the timer component is refactored from a class component to a functional component using useState to manage state and useEffect to update the timer every second. So go through this example, you'll probably see how useState and useEffect is used. React hooks provide a more concise and expressive way to manage state and other React features in functional components. By understanding built-in hooks like useState and useEffect, as well as writing custom hooks, developers can create more reusable and maintainable code. Additionally, refactoring class components to functional components with hooks can improve code readability and reduce boilerplate.